So I'm here at the Transvision conference in Paris, and I want to get a book signature from José. Yeah, can you help? No. He's busy right now. Let's wait. So today is November 20th, right? And on September 20th, your book was released in German. So do you know how many copies were sold already? Have an idea?
No idea, because we get only the summaries after 6 months. So it is not long enough since September 20, but the book has been doing very well. I have been interviewed in many German media, Swiss media, and Austrian media. I have physically presented the book in Berlin, in Zurich, and then I am planning to go to Vienna early next year. But the book has been in the top new releases in medicine and biotechnology. So I'm very excited. Anyway, my book is a bestseller in 8 languages, not just in German. It is first in Spanish. Actually, I have a tie with my book. And then in Spanish is La Muerte de la Muerte, which is a similar name in French, La Mort de la Mort, or La Fin de la Mort. Also in Portuguese, in Turkish, in Chinese, well, in many languages. And next year it comes out in English, Korean, Japanese, Bulgarian, and some other languages. So I'm really excited. And Felix, I appreciate very much what you are doing. Your name is in the book, in the acknowledgements of the book, and obviously the Partei für Gesundheitsforschung. And forgive my German, which is totally kaput. My Deutsch is kaput. But I am so happy that you are reading Der Sieg, über den Tod. Der Sieg, über den Tod. The name of the book has been changed in some languages, like in German, from the original Spanish, which is The Death of Death, La Muerte de la Muerte. So today here we are in Paris, in this conference about the future. And today is the 20th of November. So a few months, September 20th, book launching, October, November. So 2 months, indeed, exactly 2 months since the book was launched in German. So I will write in English. It's better for me, or in Spanish. But the book is very good. It has the prologue by Aubrey de Grey, and the epilogue by a top German scientist based in Köln University, Björn Schumacher, who is a fantastic researcher on longevity and anti-aging. So I like to say that we are donating the royalties of this book to scientific research. And even better, whoever reads my book should not die. They will discover the secrets of longevity.
So how's your book doing in China?
Well, actually, China is also very closed market. I don't know yet. Again, I have to wait also 6 months. The book is just also launching in in China.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I think it will be doing well because it's published by the government of China. Actually, anything that is published in China has to be approved. But in my case, it is the government publishing house publishing my book. So I'm really excited. They understand that there is a big demographic implosion in China. Implosion. Right now from 1.43 billion people down to 700 million people by the end of the century. So they have to stop that tragedy of China.
So that would be the solution, yeah.
Absolutely.
So when is your book coming out in English, with English language?
Actually, Springer Verlag will be the publisher in English, so it should be out next summer, around next summer. So I am very, very excited that it is in 8 languages. Next year will be in 8 more languages, and the following year in more languages. So really, really excited. And thank you so much, Felix, for what you are doing in Germany with your party and with other friends interested in.
Thank you for your great advocacy.
Yeah, das Leben ist schön.
Yeah,
I believe that always, and there is Sieg, über den Tod.
So, so I will try to get another signature from David.
Yes. Let me bring him. No.
Okay.
The German party. Yes. And then also he wants your signature.
Oh yeah, you got the same tie. Yeah, could you sign?
Keep up your wonderful work.
Yeah, you too. I mean, the book is really great for promoting this, for letting people know what is possible.
I signed earlier today, 2023. I'm already in the future, but this one too.
Right.
Thanks for speaking on the panels.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was my first time, though, so I was very nervous.
That's fine. You don't have to answer all the questions. And,
yeah, I mean, if I don't know anything about it, so I should.
You shouldn't say. That's right.
Pass on,
Other
right?
people may pretend to know, or they may answer a different question.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to do that. As a politician, sometimes you have to answer a different question.
So in the first panel, I was able to say everything that I wanted to say, so I'm pretty happy about that. And
then you have to say it again. Politicians have to say, and then they say it. Because you remember what you said, but the audience, maybe they only heard 1/3 of what you said. Because they start thinking about the first thing, and they don't hear the second bits. Because, oh, whoa. And they say, you say it again, next time they will hear the second bit.
Right, and probably they only watch the interview, the panel with Aubrey, right? And then they don't get the other panel.
So your new strategy is working well?
Yeah, I mean, in Lower Saxony, the last state election, we had more than about twice as many votes as the election before in that state.
Okay.
So we had like over 10,000 votes.
And how many would you need for some representation?
So those are about 0.3%. So for representation, there's a 5% threshold.
So you still need more than 10 times as much.
Yes, but so the next election will be the state election in Berlin in February. So in less than 3 months, because they repeat this election. So it's very good for us. So we can try our new strategy now and really compare it.
Okay.
Because so the last election took place about 2 years ago, about 1.5 years ago. And there we had our old strategy in Berlin, and now we have our new strategy. So and it's the same state, and yeah.
Well, you have more chance in Germany than other countries because you have the federal system, the proportional representation. As James said, it's not easy in the United States. It's not easy in the UK. We must be inspired by your example in Germany.
Yeah, it would be good if other people in other countries would do similar things. Yes, because then we could work together. And I mean, yeah, I guess in other European countries it would also be possible. Right?
Yes, should be. Maybe politics shouldn't change so much. You know, it's bad when a different politician can make the country so dangerous.
Yeah, but I think under these circumstances, people can really vote for us because it doesn't matter if they give like their vote to the Greens or to the other party. They can just give it to us, and
so your strategy has changed how to talk to people, but your policy is still the same. The policy is spend more budget on this kind of research.
Right, on the damage repair approach. Yes,
and only the single policy.
Yes,
spend more money on the damage repair.
So in the last election, we already had our new strategy, and so I don't know. Have you seen our election posters?
I saw some, I think, with can you live 500 years or maybe 300? I can't remember how many hundreds, but
so yeah, and it says like with future medicine, people probably can live basically for thousands of years. We also have on our process, so that people are talking about it. Yeah, I think it's more interesting this way, and it's more. We also get some opposition with that, but that makes it more interesting.
Okay.
So we get known faster, I think, with that strategy.
More publicity.
More publicity, yeah. I think
The journalists can say, oh, a little interesting dispute here.
yeah,
And then you have good answers to the dispute.
right. That's because there's solid science behind it. So we are not just, saying crazy stuff.
Yeah.
We can really argue for this point. So. Yeah, so I'm really optimistic that this will work much better than the old strategy.
The old strategy was a good start.
Yeah, but it didn't get us very far.
But that's how successful businesses come. They try something, they learn what worked and what didn't work, and they pivot or they modify. Well, you may have to modify again, I don't know, before you reach 5%, but you should move further now.
Probably. We are going to try that now, and if that doesn't work, maybe try another strategy.
José in Spain, his party, DL, they had more than one policy, and it didn't help. Because
I'm also against it, yeah.
The people who interested in health weren't so interested in Latin America, and the people who wanted Latin America, they could go to another party instead of his party. So he tried, and it didn't work. So let's learn from that.
And most people, if they see one issue they don't like about the party, then they don't vote for it. So the more issues you have or you cover, the more likely it is that they don't like you. Wow, it's not true.
So you have to think carefully what will work together to give you more votes instead of less votes.
But it's mostly about the advocacy, so it doesn't really matter if you get. It would help with the votes, but
all right.
at the end, it's the advocacy that counts.
The goal is not strictly to be in Parliament.
It would help, but it's not. I mean, the time is not, or the energy is not wasted if we just get
That's fair.
votes. So thank you, David.
Welcome. Okay, good to see you.